We're going to start off here with looking at all the sensors that help with the automation. Even if you don't have automation, some of these sensors are still on your machines. So in here on the back side, both sides of this is our Rotogloss sensor. When the material's coming out, they hit that if that's where we're getting any kind of rotor loss. We go from there, we're going to go back here, lift this up again. Coming in here, our sieve loss sensor. This whole plate across here is the sieve loss, so make sure we keep that clean. And then we're going to go for our automation units. There's those little 4 holes there on both sides on that sensor. That is our pressure sensor for how much pressure is on this sieves or how much material is on these sieves. Make sure we're keeping those clean. Even on the back side of those sensors, make sure we don't have a lot of material build up on the back side. That's going to cause some issues. You can get through here to get to those. Then coming around more to the right side, our tailing system. We went away from that switch on these machines and went to this. It's going to tell us how much tailings volume we have. Not only that, with these indicators in here, it's going to tell us what kind of material we have in that tailings too. So we know whether it's just stems and that kind of stuff, or little chunks of cob, or if we actually got grain coming back in there. So, coming around here on the back side of the machine, or of the elevator on the back side, and we're going to go to our moisture sensor, just a bigger version of what we had before on these machines, but with this, the moisture sensor, the auger, the motor, still got our proximity switch in there. And then what we do is we got a grain camera on here. So we definitely want to make sure on this grain camera we're keeping this clean. The lens here is staying clean, and we got another pin there. We can pull this whole thing off if we need to, and then make sure we don't have any material inside that hole there. On the bottom of this auger, just like before, we got a clean out door down here. We can pull this auger out, clean the auger out, clean all the material out if there's stuff that got moisture in there or something like that. What we can't see yet, we'll show you later on the next video, is up top our impact plate for our yield sensor is going to be up there. Another thing is we talked about how to tension this clean grain elevator. Since we're on these sensors and we're trying to get our best performance out of this machine, on these chains of these clean grain augers, what you're going to do is pull the chain down to where you can just spin the bottom roller. You want it tensioned up to where it's just able to spin that. That's a perfectly tight chain where you want it. So when it comes around and hits that impact plate, you keep consistency coming around. So that's pretty well all on our sensors.